I'm Dr. Orion Taraban, and this is Psych Hacks, Better Living Through Psychology. And the topic of today's short talk is how to enjoy your life more. The other day, I was speaking with a client who told me that because of some of the experience he's passed through in his life, he's begun to see life on this planet as disappointing, unsatisfactory, and painful. And in many respects, this person, in my opinion, was actually starting to see reality clearly. Life on this planet is inherently unsatisfactory. That's one of the fundamental teachings of the Buddha. There is darkness and pain and suffering and loss and grief and betrayal and all kinds of nasty things on this planet. But it's also true that this planet is under the auspices of duality. If there is darkness, there must be light. If there is chaos, there must be harmony. If there is ignorance and cruelty, there must be wisdom and kindness, and so on. So life is a mixture of both. There is no worldly thing that is all good or all bad. And this is symbolized in the yin-yang symbol. Within the white, there is a spot of black, and within the black, there is a spot of white. Life is a mixture of the light and the dark. So if that's the nature of things, how can we enjoy life more? By harnessing the power of focus and attention. Remember, focus is like a magnifying glass. Whatever we focus on gets bigger. And as it gets bigger, it fills the content of our consciousness until that's all we can see. So our focus actually dictates on a very fundamental level our experience of reality. And if we have some freedom to choose, we can choose to increasingly focus on the good and less on all the rest. Here's how you can think about this. Have you ever had this experience? I think we all have, where you're having a really nice meal at a fancy restaurant and the food is wonderful and the service is excellent, but the whole time you're just thinking about the check and how expensive the meal is going to be? I think we've all been there. And this is unfortunate because the check is going to come either way. That's what I'd like you to consider. The check is coming. It's inevitable. You don't have to worry about it, and we all have to pay it, one way or another. But in the meantime, we might as well enjoy the meal, because if we don't, well, we still have to pay the check. And we'll buy the meal at a much steeper price that way, because it wasn't offset by the joy and pleasure that we might otherwise have received from the experience. So that's the power of focus. Enjoy the meal that's on your table and pay the check when it comes. What do you think? Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. And if you'd like to schedule a consultation, you can reach me at psychhackspodcast@gmail.com. Thanks for listening.